Okay, so quantum entanglement, collapse of the wave function, and what it has to do with free will or doesn't have to do with free will. So I think collapse of the wave function as it relates to free will is deciding not to decide. So making the decision not to decide, because most decisions that we would consider being made in free will are decided in the push and pull, the tug of algorithms. So they're being influenced constantly by social algorithms, familial algorithms, just algorithms all over the place. So what we would normally call free will is not actually free will. So what happens when you decide not to decide? And as I've explained before, this happens by testing yourself against God and observing observer's position. So instead of like Adam and Eve did, where they tested themselves as a couple against God's position, you do it with metanoia and a healthy paranoia, which means to change mind, metanoia, and paranoia to be beside your mind. So you're basically observing observer's position and you're deciding not to decide. Okay, so every time you make a decision, this releases potentiality into the universe. And so when you decide not to decide, you eliminate that potentiality and healed a fractured version of yourself, therefore eliminating possibilities and potentiality, and therefore collapsing the wave function. So you eliminate lesser versions of yourself or fractals or other versions of yourself